Welcome to Behind Enemy Lines, a show where we try to bridge America's hateful culture war by pitting me, an ultra patriot, America loving conservative, against some godless, America hating snowflake over there so that we can heal as a nation. We're going to ask each other questions back and forth. I don't need to go first because I'm confident and I'm an alpha male. So I'm going to let my distinguished guest here, Abe, start with the first question. Go ahead, Abe.
Hi, Kyle. It feels very comfortable, believe it or not, to be behind enemy lines. And as long as I'm thousands of miles away from you, I'm fine. Correct? All right. I'm sorry. I want to get. How many? Okay. My first question for you: how many guns do you own?
Is that including my wife's guns and my son's guns, or just mine?
Well, you've now answered three questions of mine there. So go all three.
I would say probably 112. I mean 115 if you count all the handguns. But I mean, come on, pea shooter. The fuck's that gonna do?
Wow. Where do you store them? Are they like out?
They're hidden all throughout the house. You know, I have a Bible that hides a gun. It's right by the front door. You know, where we hang our coats. I mean, they're all over the place. They really are. But I do have safes for the bigger guns. But for the most part, you know, they're just, you know, we're responsible Americans. We've been trained in firearms every day. That's our creed, my friend.
And how old is your son?
He is 13 years old.
And when did you start taking him to the shooting range to?
I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I mean, his whole life, but like, he probably didn't actually fire a firearm, you know, with the earmuffs, and you're standing there with the protective gear until he was probably 2 months old. I don't know. Something like that.
That's I figured. So I was automatically going to start this conversation with how many of those NFTs did you buy? But it looks like you were busy ordering them already, huh?
Well, those are just the two that I have on display right now, but I bought 5 total. So I have 3 more. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them. I mean, we got Trump in the center. That's an old piece that I had commissioned several years ago, actually. But these guys right there, those are brand new, right? So
Okay. And how many rallies have you been to?
16, maybe 17. I don't know. I got blackout drunk in about 3 of them, so maybe more like 12. It's hard to say.
All right. Well, you're living up to everything I was expecting. So
Okay.
why don't you ask
It's
me
my
a few
turn for a
things?
question. It's my turn for a question.
Yeah.
All right. What do liberals hate more, God or America?
Neither.
Well, it seems like you hate both, son. I mean, straight up. I can't even tell anymore. Are you on Ukraine? I feel like you're like in the United States of Ukraine or something.
Okay. First of all, on behalf of the fact that I say, God damn it, I think that should account for the fact that I believe in God, no? Because I'm asking him to damn it, or her. Maybe if I said
that's a
or
sin,
her.
my friend. That's a sin against the Lord to say, God damn it, straight up.
Yeah. Have you never said it?
I don't use profanity. I don't. Because I'm a
Seriously?
good Christian American, God damn it. I don't cuss. Right up.
All right. Well, then I take it back. God damn it. I just do. And as for loving America, you know something? I think I love America more than you do.
What? Why is that? How could you even? I mean,
Because I want to defend democracy, which is what the base of this country is. Okay.
so do I.
So,
I mean,
no,
I'm all
no.
about democracy, but
Yeah.
you're on the side that is literally stealing elections. Straight up with your mail-in voting and your Dropbox and your Russian espionage to throw the whole thing. I mean, we know what you're up to. Kari Lake's all over it. I'm with her 100%. Anyone watching from the Kari Lake family, I got your 6.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about Kari Lake. Do you think she looks like she looks when she's on television, or does she look like an old wrinkled prune in real life?
I think she looks like a beautiful woman of God. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
saying when she's not on that filter, what do you think's happening over there?
I don't think she actually she doesn't use a filter, or she does use a filter.
Well, Vaseline.
That filter is called Jesus. Okay, called
Oh,
Jesus.
now what flavor of the Kool-Aid have you been drinking in that drink today, by the way?
There's a little drink that I like to call it Kentucky Sunrise.
Yeah. Mm,
It's bourbon, straight up, no rye. We're talking whiskey
mm,
and orange. Anything you could squeeze an orange into it. There's
that sounds good.
this is a Sunkist from the Stop and Go down the street.
All right. So that's an example of where we can agree. We're
What?
not that different. I would love some of that. I like that drink. I drink something similar. You don't think we're going to find some common
All
ground
right,
here
okay,
today?
all right. I'll take the bait. Abe, what's your drink?
Whiskey and ginger ale is delicious. Come on, Crown Royal and ginger. Come on, man.
Little splash of
Little.
adrenochrome,
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's something we have in common. Drink. Yes? You
All
want to
right,
know you want to know
guilty,
something that we have in common? Right now I'm drinking
guilty is
water though.
charged, my friend. Guilty
Yeah.
is charged.
I'm going to find one or two other things in the course of this conversation that you and I are going to look at each other and go, mm-hmm. You want me to give you one right now?
All right, let's hear it.
What the fuck is algebra?
Uh, that's above my pay grade, son. I have
I
no
might, so we agree. What is
idea.
algebra? No idea.
And I
Okay.
do have a 13-year-old son, as I said, I'm
Yeah.
Kyle, my wife Karen, my boy Kyler, KKK. We're the KKK Knight family. My last name's Knight.
I know. Okay, wait. So what was your first job?
My first job, well, my daddy owned a car dealership for many years. And I had some issues with college. I didn't really fit in, and I had trouble that first semester, and I was sort of gone. I got arrested a few times. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I work at the car dealership that my daddy started running, and I have for
Still to
about
this.
25 years, pretty much.
Okay.
And it's good. I have a big old house. I got a pool. I got a hot tub. I go to Mexico twice a year.
Nice. You go to Mexico?
Of course I
How do
do.
you get through the wall that Trump built?
On an airplane, my friend.
Mm,
Oh, wait.
mm.
I'll tell you how I got there. And this is something you might not understand, Snowflake. Freedom. Freedom.
Freedom to what? Spend money and take a flight to
To go wherever the
Mexico?
fuck I want because I'm American. Straight up.
Yeah, and what makes you think I don't like going some places as a free loving man, huh?
Where do you go?
New York, one of your other hated cities.
Typical. New
Oh,
York.
you're gonna love this. I went to Jerusalem. And if you have anything bad to say about that, honey, the second
No.
coming is
That's
gonna
good.
come.
That's
All
good
right, all right, all right, all
because
right.
we are on Israel's side. So I'm down with that. That's
And
good.
and why are you on Israel's side?
Well, because we want all the Jews to die in a lake of fire as we all ascend to heaven right at the end when the shit's going down, straight up. But
That's why
until
I
that
went.
moment happens, Israel is my brother. I mean, they're
Hmm.
still my brother. They're just not God's, like, they're on God's shit list or something. That's okay. They can work that all out on their own.
Well, I went to go and spread my stank over there so that people like you won't get there in time. How many? Let's say what other merch? No, well, you want to
It's
ask
my turn to
something?
ask a question,
Okay,
son.
okay,
I
okay.
see how you liberals are. I see how you snowflakes are. Let's just take over the whole show. I guess I'm just here like, okay, I got questions too.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there. That's the first one. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the skinny because this is like
Okay.
we're dealing with culture war in America right here. And this is important. If you're allowed to marry a man because you love them, then why can't I marry my Ford F-150?
Okay. First of all, do you make love to your Ford F-150?
I don't know if I want to answer that in a public forum, frankly. I mean, it's
Okay.
like there's many definitions of making love. Like let's I don't even want to go there. Actually,
Well, wait,
we're gonna put a pin in that.
no,
We're gonna put a pin in that. Maybe
no,
circle back. We're gonna circle back.
no pin, but let me just show you. See, you see? Uh-huh. Do you own a clan uniform?
Hell no. Those are actually rather out of style. There's a whole new look to
Got the khakis and the white shirt.
brotherhood. But you know what? I really can't. The first rule about the brotherhood is you don't talk about the brotherhood. So move on.
All right. I want to just keep circling back to, as much as you would think this is enemy lines and we're fighting each other. We are both American, and we are going to have to find common ground, whether it's this time around or next year.
It's hard to find common ground with a bunch of people that want to take a bunch of little boys and cut off their peepees and turn them into girls. Okay. I mean, we are at war. It's happening like 15,000 boys a month. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up on Freedom Eagle, freedomeagle.gov.truth.com. Over 15,000 boys, little wieners, are cut off, and they're forced to turn into girls every month. There's the whole answer right there. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Oh my god! No. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit that out. There. Oh fuck. Okay.
No,
you know what?
don't edit it.
All of that out.
No, you're not editing that out. That is what she wishes she looked like. Okay. In the meanwhile, she looks like a stocky butch dyke and would love to have curves like that.
They're just scared of her because she's a freeborn American Christian woman. And you know what? Straight up, she ain't afraid to speak her mind. And maybe that wrecked her marriage because her husband couldn't deal with the fact that he had a wife that spoke her mind. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. Am I right? But she's a freeborn American. She's an American hero, son.
No, she's your American hero. Get specific. Do you have health care?
Well, yeah, with the car dealership and all that my daddy owns, or that I own now, of course, I have great.
Is he still with us, or did he leave it to you in a will?
No, he's still around. But he's retired. I run the car shop, and yeah, I have health care, and I mean, maybe all our employees don't have health care, but I am totally set. I'm okay. I'm good
because you don't care about it.
Because I worked hard for
you
what I
don't care
got.
about your staff, right? You don't care if they get sick, and then
no. I mean, like, you know what? It's like it's like one of our salesmen, Rick Wingdick. He got cancer, and it's like his insurance only covered it up to a point. And I mean, he's kind of fucked. He's financially destroyed. He's working double shifts, and he's on chemo. And I mean, like, he keeps passing out at work, and it's just like, dude, should have got a better job.
You should have just fire him. Right? Fire him. Be the true American patriot that you
I mean,
think
we're not going to let him go. We're going to let him continue to work until he drops dead right on the floor. But, he should have thought about his life better and gotten a better job.
When was the last time you actually went to church? Don't lie.
I go every Sunday.
Yeah? What was the sermon about last week?
Okay, quick. My wife goes every Sunday, and she always texts me while she's there, and it's like, I'm watching football because it's Sunday, but it's like I'm there. Okay? She texts me like 3-4 times. I get the whole gist of the sermon. We're good. I'm good with Jesus.
When was the last time?
What about you? When was the last time you went to church? You godless anti-American snowflake soy boy?
I actually didn't, because I am one of your favorite Jews. Although I've been to several churches. I actually lived in a town in Mexico that had 35 churches in one little town. So
that sounds like Lubbock. Hell, that sounds like Lubbock. That sounds like Fort Worth. I mean, it sounds like Bernie, Texas, right there.
It's called San Miguel de Allende. Have you heard of it?
No.
Beautiful little city that was, settled by the Spaniards, killed off all the locals, and they built all these churches to bring Christianity. The
greatest religion in the history of religions. Yes, continue.
If violence is your thing, I agree.
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
up
it's
for
not
violence,
what.
but like when it comes to it, like if you're gonna fight for freedom, you
Excuse
can't
me,
like
why don't
shy
you
away from the violence.
let's just start with at the beginning.
Okay.
Jesus was strung up on a cross by a Christian. Happy New Year.
He wasn't strung up on the cross by no Christian. It was a Roman. It was a godless Roman who's probably worshiping like Apollo or fucking Ares or some shit.
A precursor to the Pope, Christian galore, or Catholic. I don't know. Is there a
Not
difference
my
between
Bible, son, but you don't know nothing about my Bible, right?
I don't know nothing about birthing babies either. That's beside the point. You know what else you
I honestly don't know anything about the Bible either, but
good.
Kyle does. I know all about the Bible. God damn it!
Okay. You want to know what we have in common, you and I?
What?
And I know you're going to agree with me on this. We both hate Moscow Mitch. You hate Mitch McConnell like I hate
Are
Mitch
you kidding
McConnell.
me? Mitch McConnell single-handedly tilted the Supreme Court in the favor of the good Christian people of this nation, and that abortion is on its way out, son. And we can thank Mitch McConnell. We can thank Donald Trump. We can thank Brett Kavanaugh and the Federalist Society. And what's that other guy's name?
Some
Whatever. The
schmuck.
dude that, Mitch McConnell fucked over, what's his name, to get the other guy in. That guy.
Oh, Kavanaugh. Okay.
No, not Kavanaugh.
No,
Grisham.
who?
Not Grisham. Whatever. Gorsuch.
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 Yeah,
That's the guy who
Gorsuch.
took over for the.
Okay, but if you're really a good Christian, you hate not you hate Mitch by now because he didn't like Trump.
Well, Trump and Mitch got some problems, but they had some problems in 2015
So
too. But when
just try to agree with me on something. Hate Mitch McConnell. Can we just finally agree to one thing?
but Mitch is an American hero.
He is also a turtle, but that's beside the point.
He's
I
slow.
can't.
You know what? Laugh all you want. Slow and steady wins the
Hmm.
race, my friend.
Yeah, he's winning. Well, look, not saying he's not a brilliant maneuverer, brilliant,
Okay, I'm
but
breaking character
evil.
because I need another drink. I will be
Okay,
right back.
we'll pause it.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing next. Is
Do you
this
have any
going
more?
good?
Do you have
I
any
can't
more
even tell.
questions?
Are we doing good? I have more questions. They get crazier.
Just keep going with the questions, and then we can.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
See, the problem with finding common ground is like I fight with my uncle all the time, who my character is kind of based on,
Hmm.
and they will never admit anything. There is no common ground. They will never give an inch anywhere. Anywhere, even like Ted Cruz. I've totally, my uncle lives in Texas, and was like, Ted Cruz, really? Ted Cruz? He's not even American. He's from fucking Puerto Rico or some shit, and then Canada, and then America. His name is Raphael Cruz.
And
And
he's
he's like,
still.
actually, Alan Dershowitz. He has this whole video that Alan Dershowitz put out because when he was a teacher in Harvard, Ted Cruz was the smartest student he ever had. I should tell that story as my uncle.
Yeah. Well, wait a
Anyway,
minute.
I don't know how we find common ground. I mean,
Well, that was the only thought we could come like agree to. But if you're still on, Team Mitch McConnell, then I give up.
I know, right?
I mean,
I'm
we
sure
did
my
both know
uncle.
anything. We both did agree that we don't know what algebra is. I thought that was the one thing that we would at least be able to agree on. Go ahead, ask me another question.
All right, okay. All right,
And
hold on.
and we're back.
My hair tucked up in my. What? What?
And we're back, like it's a went to commercial.
And we're okay. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorite questions. All right, okay, okay. Shut up, shut up. I got a question now.
Hmm.
My turn. Okay, do you have a George Soros credit card, or do you just get paid in like adrenochrome or some shit?
I would love to have a George Soros credit card. I am hand to mouth, kind of just scraping by. You're the one
So you
that's
don't
a
get paid. You don't get paid for your TikToks and all that. You're not.
oh no
You're
no no
bullshitting
no.
me. Bullshit. I bet you and
Mm-mm.
Hillary Clinton have lunch like every other Tuesday in her sex dungeon, and then she pays you in Soros bucks.
I
Give me a break.
actually I have her emails. So there you have it. Now you want to know what happened to Hillary's emails? She sent them to me. You want to see what was in them? You have to come here to Los Angeles.
Los
Mm-hmm.
Angeles. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. No, thank you, son. I live in the great state of Texas, my friend. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, you
All
should
right,
be.
okay, look, here's the deal. Snowflake here thinks we're gonna come to some sort of epiphany to where the left and the right can find common ground. And I'm telling you, as a freeborn American, when I see this godless, anti-American want to chop off all the little boys' wieners and turn them into girls, culture, woke,
Okay,
a
first of all,
Holocaust, there's no way there's any common ground,
can
son.
I?
This
Okay,
is the end times, boy. We're in the uncivil war, straight up.
okay, and there you said something that we are absolutely on the same page about. I don't want to cut off little boys' penises.
Okay, straight up.
I'm
Here we
gay.
go. Here we go. They are cutting off between 15 and 20,000 little boy penises and turning them into girls every month. Here I am on freedom.usl, or I'm sorry, here we are on freedom.usa.ultrapatriot.com. There it is, right there. Look, 15. Oh shit, that's not it. God damn it. I know I already did that joke. I was trying it again.
You'll find a
When I
better
edit
one.
it all, it might be better this time.
Okay, here's the thing. Are you
Okay,
sure
wait,
you're,
let's start
are
over.
you,
Let's start
oh,
over from what point in that conversation?
what?
What are you going to say? Let's just go right from what you're saying. Go.
Let me just say that I think you're mixing up cutting off the penis to just cutting the tip of the penis, which is a hell, no, yeah, 15,000.
What are you
That's just
talking
like
about?
circumcision
Oh,
versus the
well,
whole
that's
thing.
that's how that's how good Christians do it. Circumcision, straight
Yeah,
up.
so if anything, find out if there's 15,000 boys being born. And
Look, these days I don't know if Gen Z is going to be a boy or a girl or half boy or a they or a them or it or a cocker spaniel. Okay, it's confusing out there, and they're just creating a bunch of problems that don't even need to exist. How's a good freeborn American supposed to deal with something like that? Abe,
well,
can
look,
you answer me that?
I'm willing to admit that I agree that there's way too many pronouns out there, but
Actually, hold on. I have a question that's very relevant to this conversation that I wrote
okay.
right here. I wrote this earlier while I was thinking about this because that's what we do on the right. We think, okay?
Yeah,
It's not all just
thinking
our heart
thinking about Marjorie Taylor Greene's
and
behind. Go
feeling.
ahead.
It's our brain. Okay. Is it true that drag queens need to feast on the blood of children? And if so, is that how's that related to them reading in libraries too?
Well, I think you're completely insane with that question. And if you've never known a drag queen, all they want is good lipstick, a good sturdy high heel, because when they stop wobbling, it makes the act look cheap. But yeah, the only blood that's drinking is like on Interview with the Vampire. And forget about the
Well,
drag
then why do
queen
they want to read stories to them in the libraries if not to feed off their blood and their adrenochrome or whatever that satanic ritual is for immortality that Hillary
because
Clinton
if
used?
because if you were a drag artist, we can call them a drag artist, and you do gay clubs, even straight clubs, and you do that for a living, hey, they found another way to make an honest buck. Let them fucking read a story to the kids. What do you care? What's the difference? A clown is
It's
interesting.
called grooming,
Fucking
Abe.
Barney is interesting.
It's called grooming, Abe. You have a bunch of little boys and girls,
Mm-mm.
I guess. I mean, sometimes in some cultures, you let girls into the library too, I guess. And you have a drag queen coming in and reading to them. They're just teaching them all to be drag queens.
What's the
Straight up.
difference?
We're raising
No.
a generation, a woke
Mm-mm.
generation of drag
No.
queens with that kind of
No.
action.
First of all, what's the difference between a person in drag and fucking a Barney's outfit going to read a story? Or even worse, a clown. You don't see drag queens being the subjects of horror movies. Clowns scare the bejesus out of everybody. And actually, drag queens serve a great purpose because they had to kill off the clowns because they're so friggin' scary.
I'm kind of shocked. I didn't think this was going to happen, but we did find some common
Common
ground.
ground. I
I don't
told
like
you.
clowns. Clowns are scary. I have
Clowns are
issues with clowns. I have
ridiculous.
several stories from my childhood involving clowns that I'd rather not go into right now. But yeah, okay.
Yet,
It happened. All right.
Kyle,
It happened. Wow, I feel like a liberal now. I guess I'm gonna go eat a kale salad or fucking have a
or maybe
kombucha
you should go
latte.
ask your wife if you could borrow her lipstick. Because once you apply lipstick and you know what that feels like, you're gonna want to do it every day. You'll see.
See, I feel like if I drag you to the gun range and gave you a straight up AR-15 and you got to pump a few American rounds into something, you'd want to do that every day. Okay,
You're
there's your common
probably
ground,
right.
son. You're a
You're
man.
pro-
You're a
you're
man. I know
probably
you like
right.
other men, but you're still a man, right?
Yeah, and I'm pretty butch too, so
And you probably like to kill stuff or imagining that you're killing stuff. I mean, come on.
you know what?
Toxic masculinity or not, we were born to kill things.
Okay. I will say, because my mom survived Dachau, I've spent my whole life just getting ready to kill a couple of Nazis. So yeah, bring me to that fire range, honey.
Well, I
Because
mean, that depends on how you define Nazi. Okay, that's sort of an ambition. Like your side, I mean, you probably think I'm a Nazi just because I vote for Donald Trump, you know.
No.
And I have a Kanye 24 bumper sticker on my truck. It's
Already?
ironic though because I'm all about Trump, but still, you know, I like that. I like that guy. You know, I do.
So
Am I a Nazi now?
do you believe in what the Holocaust happened in Germany during the war?
I feel like maybe something happened over there. We're still trying to figure out what exactly. So I don't know about that.
Hmm. I don't know where to go. I don't know which response
I don't
to that.
either. I don't either. I
I
just felt like I got shot in
potentially,
that. I had to.
potentially, just to follow up on the earlier part of that conversation, I would kill you.
Ah, oh my god.
Do you have any more questions? I mean, I think it's funny that we come in and out of character, to be honest.
Wait. Oh, that was my last question.
Oh, okay, let me see. Do I have an idea?
That was
Oh,
my best
I want
one.
to know. Wait a second.
The
How
George.
old do you? How? Wait, you ready?
Wait.
Put the hat on.
You talk about being old. Look at these bags under my eyes.
Well,
My God.
I
I
live
bet
in
I'm older than you. How
moisturizer.
old are you, Abe?
I'm 66.
Oh my God, you're older than me. You look younger than me. I'm 52.
I'm gay. Of course I look younger than you. I
The
like
only the
slather.
only reason that I have a TikTok career is because look at the bags under my eyes, right? You see them?
Not really.
My glasses cover up those bags, don't they?
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
would see now. That's why I do black and white because it flattens out all the lines and whatever. And when I'm in real life,
You
I'm
can't
doing
see them with
this.
these. Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right. Let's hear your question.
And this could be the last if you'd like. How old were you the first time you had sex?
First time I had sex was with my wife, and I was 35.
Wow. Was it full on or was it just like over the shirt?
That was full on. We were married. We got married that day.
Oh, yeah. And when did you meet her that day too?
No, we were high school sweethearts
Uh,
and everything, but we
you
waited, you know.
you held out. You
I
didn't
don't know
do
if
it
that was
from
the best. I
behind.
don't know if that's the best answer. Here, try it again. Try it again. Ask me again. Ask me again.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm happy if this is my last question because I really want to know if somebody as butch and virile as you are, how old are you the first time you had sex?
How old are you in fourth grade? Was my teacher. She was always looking at me hot and heavy. You know, I needed a good grade and all. I'd missed a lot of classes, and I was smoking cigarettes in the boys' room, as one tends to do.
And how old were you when you were in fourth grade?
I don't know. How old is a fourth grader? I was young. I was young. She was a lot older than me for
Well,
sure.
maybe you were left back a few times and you were like 18 and it wasn't illegal.
All right. It was in a bathroom in an airport in Minnesota in 19 fucking 83. I need help. Oh my God.
My first time was, I think it was like I was 17 years old.
Oh, are we really talking about this?
Oh,
Because
no, no, but no, I don't remember. I don't remember. I was just making that up. But yeah, I was 17 actually. But yeah, I mean, Kyle
my
had him in
actual
fourth
first
grade.
time, and I don't even know if my wife knows this. I was 17 and it was in a trailer park.
17, and I was in the equivalent of a trailer park, which was my bedroom. So there's something else we have in common. We've we were deflowered on the same age.
All right, wait, we got to do that again so I can do it with the accent though.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess this will be my final question. How old were you for the first time you had sex?
I don't know if I feel comfortable answering something like that. I
Come
mean,
on, we're two guys. Pretend you're in a locker room. We're talking
all right, you
locker
go
room
first.
talk.
Well,
Come
you go
on.
first.
I was 17 and I was on Quaaludes and it was delicious.
Was it in LA where you live?
No, I was living in New Jersey at the time.
Was it a lady or a man?
A lady.
Really, the first time you had sex was with a lady,
Yeah, I've had a
and
lot
then
of sex.
and you ended up like into dudes.
Gay as a goose.
Was she like super ugly or like
No,
really bad?
beautiful.
Maybe she had a yeast infection or something, and it like smelled all
No, that
funky.
was the fourth person.
Oh my god, no! Been there, done that, my friend. Okay, all right,
Honey, I
all right.
could
You went.
send you
I'll
to
go.
that.
I'll go. I was
That
I
would
was
send anybody
16.
gay.
I was 16 or 17. It was both of our first times, and it was in a trailer park, straight up. And
Cool.
it was hot and
So,
heavy. It was awesome. And I realized that my one skill is pleasuring women. I mean, it's amazing. I don't want to brag, but that's my superpower, pretty much.
all right. And I feel like that's something else we have in common. That's my superpower too. You see, I knew from the beginning we were going to find things that we I was very optimistic this whole time planning this conversation.